I'm going to be showing you guys is called Pizza O Pizza, and basically it's an activity that helps you distinguish a lot of the important details when having a lot of information for one whole concept. My actors here have a Battle of the Civil War, and they are writing anything that they can remember about the Civil War, and in a perfect world we'd have this as a whole class, and we would each be given a slice of this pizza, and at the end we would come together and put all of our pizzas to make a whole and see what little bits make up the Civil War together.
Share Bear is a small group activity that encourages students to participate in small group discussions and take turns. So for the example, I'm going to ask the students, how did you feel about the weather today? They will each take turns passing around the bear on the table and explain how they felt about the weather.
I did not like the rain. I didn't like it at all.
I did not like how the rain made our electricity go out in class.
So find someone who is an activity that involves the whole class. Each person in the class will have a worksheet that'll have something that's either an icebreaker or pertain to a certain topic, and they have to go around the class and either answer a question that they have an initial next to it, or for an icebreaker it'll be for something that pertains to them. So then in this example it's going to be an icebreaker, so they'll initial next to something that pertains to them on the other person's sheet.
Let's see. Well, I like vegetables, so I can initial that.
My shoes don't have laces, so I can initial next to that.
Chunk and Chew is an activity where for 10 minutes the teacher speaks or gives a lesson. The 2 minutes that they have at the end is when the students write down what they've learned or heard, and it gives them a time to process and chew on what they learned. So my students over here, tell me what you've learned.
The first 10 minutes you're going to be teaching us a lesson, but the last 2 minutes we'll be writing down what we learned.
Very good.
Secret Answer is a student answering tool that teachers can use in the classroom when asking a question to the whole class. It's secret because the students can't see each other's answers, and so they're not intimidated or embarrassed if they get the answer wrong. So now for the example, I'll ask the students, which vowel digraph do you hear in the word green, need, and tree? I'll hold up an answer key, and then the students will hold up which color popsicle stick they think is correct. Great job, guys!
So Find Your Match is an activity where each person in the classroom is going to have an index card with either a picture or a definition or just a word of something, and they have to find their match within the classroom without saying what's on their sheet and not showing them at all. So they have to go around the classroom and just kind of circulate around it until they find their match and they can sit down and be done. So for an example,
does anyone have a shape with 3 sides?
Hey, I do.
Really? Does yours happen to be a triangle?
Yeah, it does.